Echoes of the past. In the heart of a thriving city in the United States, a young bachelor by the name of Michael embarked on a journey that would forever change the course of his life. Having achieved success at an early stage of his career, he decided it was time to establish a place to call home. He purchased an old yet charming house nestled within a historic neighborhood with towering oak trees that shaded the cobblestone streets. The house exuded character with its tall windows, creaky wooden floors, and an air of timelessness that whispered tales of the past. It was a place filled with echoes of history, each corner holding secrets and stories yet to be uncovered. Michael's life had taken a fast and furious turn, from a young, aspiring professional to a bachelor who now stood on the precipice of his dreams. The newfound independence and the allure of the old house drew him into its embrace. But as time passed, peculiar occurrences began to unfold, casting a chilling shadow over his newfound home. It all began on a quiet morning, the sun's rays gently filtering through the curtains as Michael awoke to the soft, melodious sound of running water. He bolted upright, disoriented and alarmed, the steady rush of water growing louder with each passing second. He rushed to the source of the disturbance, the bathroom. There he was met with an inexplicable sight. The bathtub faucet was on full blast, water cascading into the porcelain basin as if in a fevered frenzy. The room was steamy, and a haunting chill lingered in the air. Michael's heart raced as he gazed at the relentless stream of water, for he lived alone in the house. Panic and confusion swirled within him as he grappled with the notion of the supernatural. This unsettling episode shook him to the core, but it was merely the beginning of a series of inexplicable events that would soon plague his life. A week later, it happened again, but this time the eerie phenomena extended far beyond the confines of the bathroom. Every faucet in the house was turned on simultaneously, water gushing from the kitchen sink, the bathroom basin, and the shower. It was as though the very plumbing of the house had come alive. Terrified and desperate to understand the bizarre happenings, Michael reached out to a local repairman, a seasoned expert in all things plumbing. As the repairman examined the pipes and assessed the water damage, he seemed visibly shaken, a tremor in his voice as he conversed with Michael. "What's wrong?" Michael inquired, his eyes locked on the repairman's troubled expression. The repairman took a deep breath before he replied, "The woman who lived here before you, she drowned in that bathtub." Michael's blood ran cold at the revelation. A house, he realized, was harboring a secret, one that defied the boundaries of time and space. The tragic echo of a woman's death lingered within its walls, manifesting in the inexplicable events that had plagued him. The repairman, while the local legend in his own right, could offer no explanation or solution to the haunting phenomenon. Michael's once charming house had become a place of fear and uncertainty, the echoes of the past resounding through every corner, leaving him haunted by a presence he could neither see nor understand. As the days turned into weeks, Michael grappled with the paranormal activity that had taken hold of his life. He questioned whether the woman's spirit was trapped within the house, seeking some form of redemption or release. The bathroom, her final resting place, had become the epicenter of her restless presence. Haunted by the enigma of the woman's death, Michael contemplated the history of the house, its secrets, and the inexplicable events that had unfolded. He lived in a state of perpetual dread, wondering if the restless spirit of the previous occupant would ever find peace. The story of Michael's house would forever remain shrouded in mystery, its conclusion eluding him. The echoes of the past were a constant reminder that some enigmas are destined to remain unsolved, and the mysteries that dwell within the walls of an old house can endure for generations, waiting to be revealed by those who dare to step into its history-laden embrace. No one steals twice. In a quiet and unassuming town in the heart of the United States, nestled among the bustling streets and neighborhood shops, there was a modest convenience store that held the secrets of its own. Jen, a high school student with a penchant for after-school snacks, had made it a daily ritual to visit this particular store. And over time, She had developed a warm friendship with the store's kind and welcoming cashier, Lucy. Lucy was a motherly figure to Jen, always ready with a smile and a word of encouragement, and their daily interactions had forged a bond that transcended mere customer and cashier. It was during one of their friendly chats that Jen's curiosity got the better of her. How would you stop someone if they tried to steal from the store? Jen asked one day, a hint of intrigue in her voice. Lucy's response was cryptic, her eyes bearing a mysterious glint. Oh, no one ever steals anything from here twice. The store won't let them. Jen was taken aback, unsure of what to make of Lucy's enigmatic statement. She dropped the subject, not wanting to pry into a conversation that seemed to venture into the realm of the inexplicable. As the weekend passed, Jen returned to the store at the beginning of the school week, her mind still grappling with the strange words that Lucy had spoken. She entered the familiar shop, the comforting aroma of freshly baked goods and coffee wafting through the air. But her sense of ease was soon disrupted. Inside the store, she found Lucy in conversation with two police officers, their badges glinting in the soft store lighting. It was clear that something unsettling had occurred. Jen couldn't help but overhear snippets of their discussion as she pretended to browse the snack aisle. It turned out that a man had attempted to steal from the store earlier that day, a crime that did not go unnoticed by Lucy. He had grabbed merchandise, dashed to the exit, and fled in his car. However, his escape had taken an inexplicable and deadly turn. The police officers listened intently as Lucy recounted the events. His car brakes mysteriously failed, she explained, her voice filled with an eerie calm. He lost control, and his car went soaring off a cliff. I didn't know he'd even come in. Jen's heart raced as she stood in the shadowy aisles, her pulse quickening with dread. The words echoed in her mind. No one ever steals twice. The police continued to question Lucy, seeking answers to the inexplicable tragedy. Her responses remained consistent. She had been in the back room, completely unaware of the events that had unfolded at the front of the store. As the investigation continued, Jen grappled with the eerie sense that the convenience store held secrets far beyond her comprehension. The notion that the store itself had a way of ensuring that those who attempted to steal from it would meet a bizarre and tragic fate was incomprehensible. The police left, their inquiries unresolved, and Jen was left with more questions than answers. She watched as Lucy returned to her duties, her calm facade remaining unshaken, the enigmatic words, "No one ever steals twice," lingering in the air. The incident left a mark on Jen, a sense of unease that would never fully dissipate. She continued to visit the store, her friendship with Lucy remaining intact, but the unspoken truth of the store's supernatural protectorate haunted her. To this day, the store stands as a place of both warmth and fear, a place where secrets and mysteries intertwine, waiting for those who dare to venture into its enigmatic depths. The events of that fateful day remain unexplained, a testament to the eerie and otherworldly power that protects the store, ensuring that no one steals twice. When the candle burns, in the heart of a picturesque American city, where quaint neighborhoods and cobblestone streets held secrets of their own, three young girls decided to embark on an adventure that would forever change the course of their lives. It was the eve of Halloween, and the moon hung high in the dark sky, casting eerie shadows that danced in the soft glow of dimly lit streets. The trio of friends, Clara, Emma, and Lily, had gathered for a sleepover at Clara's family home. The atmosphere was filled with laughter, the playful energy of young hearts unburdened by the complexities of the world. However, there was a shadow that loomed over their gathering, a melancholic one. Clara had recently lost her beloved grandpa, a man whose wisdom and stories had filled her life with warmth and love. His absence was felt deeply, especially on this night when memories of him came flooding back. As the hours grew late, the girls, fueled by the adventurous spirit that often dwells within the hearts of the young, decided to dabble in the unknown. They spoke in hushed tones, their voices laced with excitement, as they decided to hold a seance. Clara, in particular, had the yearning to reconnect with her late grandfather, to seek solace and guidance from his spirit. With a sense of both trepidation and excitement, they gathered candles and a few personal items that had belonged to Clara's grandfather. There was his beloved watch, a cherished cigar case, and a faded photograph that captured the essence of the man they sought to reach. These artifacts held memories and connections that they hoped would bridge the gap between the realms of the living and the deceased. The girls arranged themselves in a circle, their hands entwined, as they settled on the living room floor. The candles flickered, casting a warm and intimate glow, while the watch, cigar case, and photograph were carefully placed at the center. The room seemed to hold its breath in anticipation of the mysterious and the inexplicable.